EC2 Key Pairs, SSH access to instances. In this video, we'll explore how key pairs enable secure authentication and access to your EC2 instances in AWS. Key pairs are cryptographic credentials used to securely authenticate and access EC2 instances. They use public-private key cryptography, which is significantly more secure than traditional password-based authentication. Key pairs are required for SSH access to your instances. When you create a key pair, the private key file is downloaded to your computer and can only be downloaded once at creation time, so it's crucial to store it securely. A key pair consists of two components. First is the public key, which is stored on your EC2 instance and is safe to share. Second is the private key, which is kept by you on your local machine and should never be shared with anyone. These two keys work together mathematically to authenticate your access to the instance. Creating a key pair in AWS is straightforward. First, navigate to the EC2 Console and go to the Key Pairs section under Network and Security. Next, click Create Key Pair and provide a meaningful name for your key. Then, choose the file format based on your operating system, .pem for Linux and Mac, or .ppk for Windows with poo.tty. Finally, the private key file downloads automatically, and you must store it securely as it cannot be downloaded again. There are two main key pair file formats. The .pem format is used for Linux and Mac OS systems, is compatible with Open SSH, and works with native SSH clients on these platforms. The .ppk format is specifically designed for Windows users running poo.tty. If you have a .pem file and need to use poo.tty, you can convert it using the poo.tty gen tool. Choose the format based on your operating system and the SSH client you plan to use. Before using your private key file on Linux or Mac, you must set the correct file permissions. Use the command chmod space for 00 followed by the path to your key file. This command restricts the private key file to read-only access for the owner only. This permission level is required for SSH to accept the key file, as SSH will reject keys with overly permissive access settings for security reasons. To connect to your EC2 instance using SSH, use the following command syntax: SSH space -I space followed by the path to your private key file, then the username at symbol and the instance's public IP address. The -I flag specifies the identity file, which is your private key. The username varies by a MI. For Amazon Linux, it's typically EC2-user. You'll need the instance's public IP address, which you can find in the EC2 console. Also, ensure your security group allows SSH access on port 22 from your IP address. Follow these security best practices for key pair management. Store private keys in secure, encrypted locations and never leave them in easily accessible directories. Rotate key pairs periodically to enhance security, especially if team members change or keys may have been compromised. Maintain secure backups of your private keys in case the original is lost. Use separate key pairs for different environments like development, staging, and production to limit the impact of a potential compromise. Most importantly, never share private keys with others and never commit them to version control systems like Git, as this would expose your credentials publicly.
If you like this video, hit that like button and don't forget to subscribe. Visit codelucky.com for more such useful content.